Bong Sao. So let's have a play with the Bong Sao movement in cross punching. So what we're going to do now from chain punching is you're going to apply your Bong to Tan Sao. Now, things to think about here. Your partner's going to start off, maybe we'll just go on this angle, I think it might be a little easier for them to see. Your partner starts off in stance throwing their chain punches, right? Now what you're going to do is you're going to apply the Bong Sao shape. So in your mind, in your feeling, you're presenting the Bong Sao shape, which is that circular nature of the arm because of the circular origin of the ball joint at the shoulder. So as the punch comes from the opposite side arm, so same side arm, opposite side arm, right? As Carlson's opposite side arm comes towards me, he's punching towards my center. Now, because the punch is coming from this side of his body, it spins the Bong Sao down in this direction. Then as that punch releases, I come forward, he goes to punch again, and it meets my Bong Sao as it comes forward. My intention is to go forward towards him. It meets resistance, and then it spins, because it's coming from this side now, same side, it spins it over this way. Carlson goes to punch again. I come forward with the Bong Sao, it meets and spins. Keep going. Just keep punching. When you're practicing with your training partner with this, maybe aim for the chest, so aim a bit lower. Just for safety reasons, you don't want to punch each other in the face. If you're both more advanced and you're comfortable, then you can punch higher, that's fine. So make sure you're actually punching straight down through the center, so they have to actually redirect the force, yeah? Now, if you're struggling with this, and you're finding you can't get the feeling for it, first thing is slow down, Make sure you're not going too fast. Second thing, your partner can help guide the movement, and I'll show you what I mean. So if Carlson now is going to do the Bong to Tan Sao, right? So he has his guard up, he's ready to go. As I throw my punch through, he presents the Bong Sao shape, so it's this circular nature. And then as I punch, my punch guides his arm, Then as I go through, I can kind of help him to feel it. So I punch through, I make contact, and I keep forward, and then keep forward, and then as I go towards him, it spins it down. Your job doing Bong Sao is that you keep your projection forward towards the target. You don't change and go left, right. You keep forward. The incoming force is what spins it, So my punch spins Carlson's Bong Sao. My punch spins him. If my hand goes away, see how he goes forward. Perfect, right? So he keeps that forward intention, that forward direction. And what is that? Centering, sensing, sinking, targeting. He's sending his intention and his energy. The intention leads the energy, which leads the body. So essentially, you're consciously using intention to lead your energy, then lead your body. Because if you want to move your body somewhere, you need to have the intention to move it, right? I want to go to the toilet, and then the body goes, right? Your intention goes first, the energy then goes, then the body goes. We're just making this conscious so you can be very precise and intelligent with the projection of your power and the direction of your mass. So Carlson senses his body, targets towards me, keeps that forwardness so that as I punch towards him, that spins that ball. I still feel a forwardness, right? See that? A forwardness. He keeps that on like a ball that's spinning, and I can guide that initially. Meaning, I can get my punch to come across through his arm and spin the arm for him, helping him to feel the Tan to Bong Sao movement. So, work with your partner on this one. So don't try to just punch through and not give them a chance to do something. Because I see people do that, right? I see people come along and they're thinking, oh, this is about me being better than this person and trying to, no, you're an idiot. Skill development. You train with your training buddies to develop skill. You help each other to develop skill. You do that kind of stuff where you try to beat them when it's sparring, but the context is still skill development even there. Only in competitions and in real fighting is it life or death trying to win kind of thing, When it's training, it's skill development, right? So help your partner to get a good feeling. Once they get a good feeling, you can start to speed it up a little bit. Carlson keeps his guard up, he keeps his stance on, he keeps his focus to me, And I start to speed it up a little bit. You'll notice that if Carlson's doing it well, his arm moves according to the speed of my punch. It's like I'm spinning a ball, that spins according to the speed that the punch is coming through. Then if you want to add to that, you can then start to move around. and add the tracking. Yeah? I move around and Carlson tracks me. Yeah? He tracks. And then once you're feeling comfortable with that, then you can start to make it a little bit more dynamic and a bit trickier, you know. So then I can start, he keeps the concept of the Bong Sao on, keeps his guard up, keeps his focus to me. And I can start to just, you know, make it a little bit trickier with faster and not so guided punches. You know, I don't have to guide him so much anymore. I just punch down the center, yeah. I'm not going to start leg kicking him and hook punching him, because that's a totally different thing. We're trying to develop the skill of dealing with punches coming down the center and utilizing the Bong Sao shape to deal with it, right? So you can then start to make it a little bit more tricky if you want to, through faster punches, different angles, moving around as well. So that's a fun little exercise you can use, playing with the Bong to Tan Sao under cross punching. So once again, what that looks like, if you're punching, yeah, keep going, yeah, keep going, just keep going. Is this, yeah? Really punch into my center here. And you can start to move around, and I stay with him, yeah? I let the shape roll according to where his force, yeah? Okay, so have a crack at that. It can be a little tricky the first time you do it, so don't get upset if you're not performing it very well, because it is a bit of a tricky one. But you know, you have now done probably at least 100 lessons or so it's time to get a little bit more tricky in your skill development. Any questions, you know where to put them, share your experiences and your observations as well, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.